Hello and welcome to another video from the Gabion slope project. In this video I must absolutely confess that I had to completely throw the schedule out the window. In the last few weeks it has been raining continuously. The ground is softened and the slope that I have dug out is slowly sliding into my stone baskets. This means for me, I will currently, at this moment, some tasks need to be prioritized. For example, the installation of geotextile, the empty pipes and the supply pipes. They should actually be installed piece by piece. I would like to briefly show you this in this short video. Stay tuned, see you soon. Before I can attach the geotextile, I will first place the lids on the stone baskets. These approximately 50 centimeter pieces are connected at the back of the gabion with a long spiral. However, only on the back. This way, I can subsequently attach the lids, still fold up high, to fill in the stones. I do this with all the gabions, up to there behind to the last stone baskets that I have already set up. Next, the attachment of the geotextile will take place. I will then use the geotextile as a part of the overall construction process. Attach it to this edge, therefore the lid must also be on beforehand. In the meantime, I will wade through the mud again, and the soil that has slipped behind the baskets have to very carefully and slowly laboriously pull out again. I have placed the lids on the stone baskets. As you can see, I have twisted the long spiral at the back everywhere, and very carefully I have only partially screwed in the short cross braces. This is how I achieve the necessary stabilization to align the stone baskets. Then the wall indeed has the shape and function that it is meant to retain later. In some places, as can be seen here in the perspective, you can see that the grids are not the same height. I will need to carefully adjust that when I align the stone baskets. At this moment, I am going to proceed with the installation of a geotextile fabric on the rear side of the gabion slope structure located in this area. This process is crucial for ensuring stability and durability. This will be the geotextile here, a fabric geotextile. The drainage fabric weighs 150 grams. This is indeed very robust and stable. I will attach the geotextile here to the stone baskets and secure it at the top with cable ties. I attach the geotextile to the top crossbar of the gabion. That's why I installed the lids beforehand. It will be very difficult afterwards. I use these small cable ties. They don't cost much and are completely sufficient. With the geotextile, I can effectively prevent the soil from falling into the stone baskets from behind, such as, and securely. The geotextile is properly installed and secured along the entire length. I have secured the geotextile with the cable ties at the top. More cable ties will be added later. I have placed the leftover roll in the last basket at the back for now. I can continue later. I will now carefully pull the geotextile down to the ground. Right now. Now the earth can gradually and safely slide down, ensuring stability and remain secure without falling into my gabion slope. I will further securely secure the geotextile with cable ties. Then I can carefully align the gabions with the gravel, and I carefully poured the gravel into the stone baskets, at least 10 to 20 centimeters high, gently and with precision. I can align the baskets in line and level through the gravel. It is quite easy to do this by shaking and vibrating. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? There are still a few small corners left. That will be put into perspective when I fill the stones and finally align the stone baskets. The entire bottom of the basket is filled with gravel. This way, the granite stones will later lie flat. I also installed a 25mm PE water pipe, which is commonly used in residential areas. This essentially comes down from up here. I installed an angled bracket at the curve. Basically, as you can see, this is precisely what it truly looks like when viewed up close. The pipe comes out here at the bottom and is temporarily secured to prevent dirt from entering the line. In addition, I installed a 32mm empty pipe. It also comes down from up here. From here, I have laid two smaller empty pipes, one to the right and one to the left. The empty pipes, which are carefully and securely constructed, are tightly laid behind the gabion slope. There is already an empty pipe in front of the car. I can connect it with the new pipe. I will then lay some electrical cables for the gate at the entrance. I very carefully pull the other cable along the wall on the left in sections. This gives me the opportunity to install various cables there as well. For example, a control cable for my lawn irrigation system or hedge irrigation system. You can always use it, and having is better than needing. When I fill the earth from the back, I have to do it carefully. Maybe I will add a little more sand beforehand to protect the empty pipes. The empty pipes must be tight so that I can later pull the cables through without any issues. I do not lay a 90-degree bend with the empty pipes corners. To make it easier to pull the cables later, I carefully create a smooth and visually appealing curve. This involves arranging the cables in a way that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. By doing so, I ensure that the cables are organized and accessible, facilitating future adjustments or maintenance. Let me show you something interesting and fascinating. This is precisely how I have to work tirelessly in the muddy environment. In the morning, the ground is still frozen, but as soon as the sun shines, it all turns to mud and sludge. I wanted to start placing the first stones into the stone baskets today, but I can't drive the wheelbarrow here. I can't get a meter further. That means I'm done for today. I have set up and aligned the baskets. The geotextile is installed. Now, only the stones are missing in the stone baskets. I'll show you that in the next video. So stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. You don't miss the next video. Activate the bell to stay up to date. At this point, I would like to thank you for watching, and I really look forward to your very valuable comments under the video and a like.